Vegan leader, true lifesaver.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visite suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Chương trình của chúng tôi cung ứng nhiều ngôn ngữ. Xin xem suprememastertv.com/schedule.
So anyone who dies who hasn't done good deeds or done bad deeds, then this is a time of judgment. If you help them, the living beings, help them, pray for them, or recite in sutra, Buddha's sutra, do any good things and tell them good stuff, from the living master as well, then it's better for them, okay? Then their sin will be minimized, and they might be liberated accordingly.
Please keep watching to find out more.
Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For free of charge guidance, please visit godsdirectcontact.org or contact any of our centers near you.
Today's episode will be presented in English with subtitles in Arabic, Aulasis, also known as Vietnamese, Bulgarian, Chinese, Czech, English, French, German, Hindi, Hungarian, Indonesian, Japanese, Korean, Malay, Mongolian, Persian, Polish, Portuguese, Punjabi, Russian, Spanish, Telugu, and Thai. Bonjour is hello in Haitian Creole. My name is Madeline. Sun Blessed Haiti joins you in prayers for our planet to have more peace and more spiritual upliftment to grow nearer to God every day. Between the crystal waters of the Caribbean Sea and the Atlantic Ocean lies the Republic of Haiti, a tropical country in the western third of the island of Hispaniola. With a name that means land of the high mountains, Haiti is blessed with breathtaking natural beauty. Its tall mountains are complemented by white sand beaches, as well as rolling hills, rivers, streams, and waterfalls. As one of the most biodiverse countries in the West Indies, Haiti hosts more than 25,000 species of plants and animals, many listed as endangered. To protect their precious habitat, the Haiti National Trust was established and has helped create the country's first private nature reserve. On World Environment Day 2020, the Trust also released the Universal Declaration of Forest and Biodiversity Rights. This states that all forests and the lives within them are entitled to respect and protection from human beings and international organizations. Influenced by ancient Taino, as well as French and African cultures, the spirited Asians expressed their identity through dance, music, and art. Traditional dance includes the rhythmic compas and the lively meringue, while the artistic legacies of Haitian painters Hector Hippolyte and Philomène Aubin still live on in greatness today. We were elated to share the tropical beauty of Haiti with you, dazzling viewers. We wish you success and fulfillment in your noble spiritual endeavors. For decades, Supreme Master Ching Hai has illuminated our world with her divine teachings. A fully enlightened master, she imparts the Kuan Yin method of meditation to those desiring to immediately discover the God nature within, to achieve in one lifetime eternal liberation from the cycle of transmigration. The Kuan Yin method has been practiced by all enlightened masters, such as the worship world owner One Shakyamuni Buddha, the worshipped Son of God Jesus Christ, the venerated master and philosopher Confucius, the venerated Lord Krishna, the venerated master and philosopher Lao Tzu, the venerated Lord Mahavira, the beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, Sri Guru Nanak Dev Ji, and many more. Supreme Master Ching Hai emphasizes that if we always remember God, render selfless service to others, and follow the laws of the universe, we will reach our highest potential as humans and truly understand our purpose on earth. An extraordinary living example of compassion, she lovingly and regularly sends material and financial assistance to refugees, the homeless, natural disaster victims, and others needing relief. Supreme Master Ching Hai respectfully thanks all special individuals, organizations, leaders, and governments for all your genuine, loving, ongoing support. May heaven bless you forevermore. We, the Supreme Master Ching Hai International Association members, are also sincerely grateful for your expressive kindness, wishing you the best. Supreme Master Ching Hai receives love and recognition from various organizations, media, governments, individuals, and many awards, such as the 2006 Ghazi Peace Prize, considered the Nobel Peace Prize of the East, the World Spiritual Leadership Awards in 1994, the Mahavir Awards in 2008, February 22nd and October 25th, both proclaimed as the Supreme Master Ching Hai Day, an honorary citizen of the United States, etc., and has been honored throughout the years, with numerous other awards and accolades for her outstanding philanthropic and humanitarian deeds. etc. We apologize for not being able to show many other awards and honors for lack of space and time. Supreme Master Ching Hai respectfully thanks all special individuals, organizations, leaders, and governments for all your genuine, loving, ongoing support. May heaven bless you forevermore. We, the Supreme Master Ching Hai International Association members, are also sincerely grateful for your expressive kindness, wishing you the best. A true voice for our beautiful animal friends, Supreme Master Ching Hai promotes the peaceful, loving plant-based diet and envisions, with humanity's awakening to the sacredness of all life, a tranquil and glorious all-vegan world where animals and people live in respectful harmony. Her initiatives included alternative living flyer distribution, the international vegan restaurants, Loving Heart, vegan food companies, vegan fur products, Supreme Master Television, as well as writing and speaking to influential governments and media leaders, participating in televised conferences on climate change, etc. Whether we're aware of it or not, her efforts have had an enormous influence on global awareness of the animal-friendly lifestyle and how this benevolent way can bring lasting peace among nations while saving our planet from climate change and disasters. Supreme Master Ching Hai has traveled worldwide and held discourses with the public and her disciples on a variety of spiritual topics. Today, we are blessed to present one of these insightful lectures entitled Buddhist Stories, the 100-Headed Fish, the Peaceful Heaven Beings' Deeds, and the Trayastrimsa Heaven Gatherings. Part 7 of 8 on Between Master and Disciples, given in English on August 9, 2015 in Roquebrune, Cap Martin, France.
So this kind of uninterrupted hell, meaning never have a break like that. So when that happened, the Brahman woman, the virtuous Brahman woman, knowing that her mother had not believed in cause and effect while alive, feared that her karma would certainly pull her into the evil paths. For that reason, she sold the family house and acquired many kinds of incense, flowers, and other gifts. With those, she performed a great offering in that Buddha's stupas and monasteries. She saw an especially fine image of the thirst come one enlightened flower Samadhi self-mastery king in one of the monasteries. Just an image, just a statue. Just a especially fine image, so it might not be the statue. Let's read on. As the Brahman woman beheld the honored countenance, she became doubly respectful while thinking to herself, probably in a vision, image, vision. Buddhas, she thought to herself, Buddhas are called greatly enlightened ones who have gained all wisdom. If this Buddha were in the world, I could ask him where my mother went after she died. He would certainly know. Meaning, then the Buddha was already in nirvana. The Brahman woman then wept for a long, long time as she gazed lovingly upon the thirst come one. So probably it was an image, It was a statue. Okay. Why don't they just say statue? Easier for me. What do I know? I wasn't there. So she gazed lovingly onto the image of that Buddha, thinking if he were still in this world, I would be able to ask him where my mother went. And she knew the Buddha was not there anymore, so she wept of feeling frustrated and hopeless. Yeah, that's why she cried and cried. And then suddenly she heard a voice from the space saying, "Oh, weeping, worthy woman, do not be so sorrowful. I shall now show you where your mother has gone." Probably she was too sincere, so the past Buddha talked to her. Or maybe one of the guardian gods, when we are sincere, we are more connected to protective councils or whoever is responsible for this field that you are praying to. The Brahman woman placed her palms together as she addressed space, the empty space, and saying, "Who is it, the one with spiritual virtue, comforting me in my grief? From the day I lost my mother onward, I have held her in memory day and night. But there is nowhere I can go to ask about the realm of her rebirth." So the voice in the space spoke to the woman again. "I am the one you are beholding and worshipping." So that is the Buddha, the Buddha statue. "The former enlightenment, flower, samadhi, self-mastery king, thus come one. Yeah. Because I have seen your regard for your mother is double that of ordinary beings. So I have come to show you where she is." The Brahman woman suddenly lunged toward the voice she was hearing and then fell, injuring herself severely. She was trying so quickly to find out where the voice, so she fell down. Those around her supported and attended upon her, and after a long time she was revived. Then she addressed space, saying, "I hope the Buddha will be compassionate and quickly tell me into what realm my mother has been reborn. I am now near my death myself." Enlightenment, flower, samadhi, self-mastery, king, thus come one of the past, told the worthy woman. The Buddha Shakyamuni has given 10 titles, more than that. But sometimes most people just address him as thus come one, or were honored one, or Buddha, yes. Or Arahant, yes, even they address him also. One of his titles is Arahant. So the past Buddha appeared through the voice, told the worthy woman, "After you make your offerings, return home quickly. Sit upright and concentrate on my name. You will soon know where your mother has been reborn." So the Brahman woman bowed to the Buddha, the space, there's no one there, just a voice. She bowed to the Buddha with that voice and then returned home. The memory of her mother sustained her as she sat upright, recollecting enlightenment, flower, samadhi, self-mastering king, thus come one. After doing so for a day and a night, she suddenly saw herself beside a sea whose waters seethe and bubble. It's always a sea, huh? Last time the Mao Gai Lai Yanya also took his old disciple to the sea, yeah? It seems like hell is next to the sea. And we could not even buy an ashram near the sea. So that you can take a shower sometimes. Up to now, not, yeah. Because mostly the sea is overcrowded. Next to the beach, always crowded with people, apartments, and always. But for us, it's very difficult to find. Okay. She saw herself on the sea, the seethe and bubble. Many evil beasts with iron bodies flew swiftly back and forth above the sea. She saw hundreds of thousands of men and women bubbling up and down in the sea, being fought over, seized, and eaten by the evil beasts. She saw yakshas with different shapes, some of the ghosts or evil spirits, yeah. Some had many hands, some many eyes, some many legs, some many heads. With their sharp fangs, they drove the offenders towards the evil beasts, pushing them there for them to eat. Or the yakshas themselves seized the offenders and twisted their heads and feet together into shapes so horrible that no one would dare even look at them for long. During that time, the Brahman woman was naturally without fear due to the power of recollecting the Buddha's name. A ghost king named Poisonless bowed his head in greeting and said to the worthy woman, "Welcome, O Bodhisattva. What conditions bring you here?" The Brahman woman asked the ghost king, "What is this place?" Poisonless king replied, "We are on the western side of the great Iron Ring mountain, and this is the first of the seas that encircle it." The worthy woman said, "I have heard that the hells are within the Iron Ring. Is that actually so?" Poisonless king answered, "Yes, the hells are here." The worthy woman asked, "How have I now come to the hells? Why am I here? Huh? So the Poisonless means the king of one of these hells, answered. So he's kind, he called her Bodhisattva. And why did she come here? No, it was very kind. So the king of some of the ghosts and all that, as I told you before, must not mean that they are bad, yeah? They just have to govern that part of the universe. So that makes sure that the ghosts and the devils don't harm just any beings, just the bad ones, but not touch the good ones. They have to have law and order as well, yeah. So the woman asked, "How come I'm here in hells?" So the Poisonless answered, "If it was an awesome spiritual strength that brought you here, then it was the power of bad karma. Those are the only two ways anyone can come here." The worthy woman asked, "Why is this water seething and bubbling, and why are there so many offenders and evil beasts?" Poisonless replied, "These are beings of Jambu Vipa who did evil deeds." Yeah, almost like samsara, means from the earth, come down, yeah. They did evil deeds. They have just died and passed through 49 days without any surviving relatives doing any meritorious deeds on their behalf to rescue them from their distress. For 49 days and nights, if you have relatives died, you should meditate, pray for them, reciting good sutra or master teaching, or put a tape on for them. Don't cry. Don't make too much festival, whatever kind, don't busy with all that. Have to make offerings to the Buddhas or recite the sutra for them and pray for them. Understand? Yes. Because in 49 days, that's the time, if they're good people or people with master, then they go to heaven immediately already. But the 49-day period is allowed. So anyone who dies who hasn't done good deeds or done bad deeds, then this is a time of judgment. If you help them, the living beings, help them, pray for them, or recite in sutra, Buddha's sutra, do any good things and tell them good stuff, yeah? From the living master as well, then it's better for them, okay? Then their sin will be minimized, yeah? And they might be liberated accordingly. But don't sit there and cry and, cling to the body. That's useless for them, helpless, even harmful. Especially if you kill animals to feed or offering to them, or, then it's worse. You make their sin worse, their karma worse. So even if they were about to be liberated from suffering, they would stay there longer. Or they would have more suffering because you kill animals to make offering to them. Understand? Yes. Every time you do that, their karma gets worse. They get more punishment in hell. And even if somebody is in heaven, and if you kill animals as offering to them on their behalf, their heaven status is lower. And then maybe it keep lower until maybe they cannot stay in heaven anymore. Then they have to be reborn again and go somewhere accordingly. So besides that, during their lives, they themselves didn't plant any good causes. Now their own karma calls forth these hells. They attract the hells to them. Okay. They didn't fall to hell. They attracted the hell to come to them even. They call forth these hells. Their first task is to cross this sea. 10,000 yojanas. Each of this sea is another sea in which they will undergo twice as much suffering. Each of that sea is yet another sea where the sufferings are double still again. What the combined evil causes of the three karmic vehicles evoke is called the sea of karma. This is that place, the sea of karma. This is the place that the woman is now. The worthy woman asked the ghost king poisonless, "Where are the hells?" Poisonless answered, "Within the three seas are hundreds of thousands of great hells, each one different. 18 of those are known as the great hells. 500 subsequent ones inflict limitless, cruel sufferings. Following those are hundreds of thousands that inflict limitless, further sufferings." The worthy woman again questioned the great ghost king. "My mother died recently, and I do not know where she has gone." The ghost king asked the worthy woman, "When the Bodhisattva's mother was alive, what habits did she have?" Even the ghost king couldn't tell right away who is where. You see, they have to check according to the information. The worthy woman replied, "My mother held deviant views and ridiculed and slandered the triple jewels," means the Buddha, Sangha, and Dhamma. "Even if she occasionally believed, she would soon become disrespectful again. She died recently, and I still do not know where she was reborn." Poisonless asked, "What was the Bodhisattva's mother's name and clan?" Still have ID, huh? In hell, we need ID to find somebody. It's too much, too countless beings. I guess even the king doesn't have the book, of the names. So the worthy woman replied, "My parents were both Brahmins. My father's name was Shila Sudarsana. My mother's name was Yue Di Li." Sounds like Chinese to me. Yeah. Poisonless placed his palms together and implored the worthy woman, "Please, worthy one." He's so respectful, huh? He knew she was good, huh? He didn't even call her Bodhisattva. So, and he put his palm together and said, "Worthy one, please return home. There is no need for you to grieve further. The offender Yue Di Li was born in the heavens 3 days ago. It is said that she received the benefit of offerings made and blessings cultivated by her filial child who practiced giving to enlightenment, flower, samadhi, self-mastery king, thus come one. At his stupas and monasteries. The Buddha passed away long ago already, but she made offering only to the statues and the monastery, probably, to the monks who believe in him. Yes. Not only was the Bodhisattva's mother released from the hells, all the other offenders who were destined for the uninterrupted hell received bliss and were reborn together with her in heaven. Having finished speaking, the ghost king put his palms together and withdrew. God. The Brahman woman returned swiftly as if from a dream, understood what had happened, and then made a profound and far-reaching vow before the stupas and images of enlightenment, flower, samadhi, self-mastery king, thus come one, saying, "I vow that until the end of future eons, I will respond to beings suffering for their offenses by using many expedient devices to bring about their liberation." The Buddha told Manjushri, "The ghost king poisonless is the present Bodhisattva foremost wealth in his assembly. The Brahman woman is now Earth Store Bodhisattva. Even the ghost king can become Bodhisattva, foremost wealth. The Brahman woman is now Earth Store Bodhisattva. These are all translated names from Sanskrit. The meaning is like that. So they just translated the meaning. What's a good story, huh? Thanks for listening. incredible story. I like very much. My first bodhisattva was Kuan Yin Bodhisattva, from my childhood then. And my second one, when I was in the West, in Germany, was Earth Door Bodhisattva. I worship them. And also I have other picture of other Buddhas, You can't always get whatever you want, a Buddha in the West, So, but I like Earth Door Bodhisattva very much. I loved him for the vow he made, and for the sacrifice he made, and for what he's doing and has been doing and is doing and will be doing for beings. So I worship him in my house. And Kuan Yin Bodhisattva, of course, is always there. Yeah. Yes. And then I cannot get Sakyamuni Buddha, so I just worship Earth Door Bodhisattva. Yeah. And then I have also images of other Buddhas. Yeah. Behind, like a picture. Yeah. And my husband was good. He bring flowers to them. My ex-husband. He liked Buddhism. Yeah. But he didn't know much. He just it seemed more peaceful to him, non-violence, no competitiveness that's taught in Buddhism, Yeah. And he liked it. Okay, I let you go eating, and if something good, we come back, huh? I will continue if you want to, later. Later. Huh? Yeah, it's more comfortable for me to read straight from English instead of translation and explaining at the same time, It's kind of a little bit more stressful. Yeah, manageable, but more stressful. Okay, see you later, huh?
Thank you, Master.
Admirable viewers, we appreciate your company for today's episode entitled Buddhist Stories, The 100-Headed Fish, The Peaceful Heaven Beings Deeds, and The Trayastrimsa Heaven Gatherings, Part 7 of 8 on Between Master and Disciples. Coming up next is multi-part series on ancient predictions about our planet, Prophecy of the Golden Age, Part 149, The Qatar Prophecy on the Church of Love, right after noteworthy news. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for more positive programming. May God's grace connect you with the universal power.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/BMD.
Don't be just a leader. Be a great one. A vegan leader.